Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. We have actually a pre-qualifier Clash of Clans World Championship match in our hands, which means whoever is going to win is going to get into the next round. Whoever is going to lose is going to drop out of the competition. Those are basically the rules. And I think without even talking any further, let's just get into the first attacks. Let's kick things off. Hopefully an amazing match. We have Strike Back attacking first, and we have Stan coming in with the crazy dragon idea. Okay, this is pretty much the most common attack strategy right now, I feel like. With this troop combination, the spells are always a bit different. Like, some people really like to bring like a blizzard to the party. Some people prefer, like, I don't know, like lightning spells. It's always coming down to the base and to the preference, obviously. But, well, let's see. Now we have the king entering the scatter shot, but there are two testers which are trying to make sure that this queen is actually not going inside, which so far seems to work. The king is getting lured inside. The skeleton spell actually is doing great work of making sure that the king taking down the scatter, otherwise that would have not been possible. And the queen actually is getting lured away with those sneaky Tesla already out there on the edge of the base. So really good base building already over there. But still, I mean, it's the Hydra. Hydra is one of the strongest tech strategies right now. It's basically as the hybrid back there on Tunnel 13, it feels like, because it is so powerful and it can always work, even if things in the beginning are not going as planned. There is the NATO. The NATO is actually rotating everything away from the Town Hall, and the Town Hall keeps setting up another freeze. But he's missing the air defense. And this means the Dragonriders have to do the job, and they're getting it done. But they're going both down. And now the question is this going to be enough power? The Royal Champion on the back end. But there is a skeleton trap popping up and making the life of the Royal Champion a bit harder. The queen is still up there though, and with banging on so many walls, the queen actually is already full HP again, because this unicorn is keeping her alive. And with stalling for so long on those walls, well, the unicorn has all time on healing up that queen. 1 minute 20, and guys, I think he did it. Even though the queen did not go as planned, even though the town hall, the NATO was pretty much perfect, and he had to invest a lot of spells. But still, the attack worked, and that's the key thing right now, which is the first 3 stuff for Strike Back, and that is what matters. So really nicely done by them. And with around 50 seconds left, it is looking really good for them. So really nice 3-star to kicking things off. And now we have Tribe to get their first attack. And let's see, so far they have done pretty good in the pre-qualifier. Let's see if they can make the next push. And this one's going to be a Queen Charge Hybrid, which is kind of interesting because a lot of teams are not preferring their strategy anymore. So let's see if they can make that successful, because one thing which right now is really good for Queen Charge Hybrid is all of those bomb towers around the Town Hall. Like on a Queen Charge Hybrid, you want to take down the Town Hall with the Queen Charge. This is one of the most important things. And with putting so many bomb towers around the Town Hall to defend like a blizzard, for example, or make it at least really expensive, this is a lot of value for a Queen Charge Hybrid, because taking down both bomb towers, taking down the Town Hall is a lot of value right there. So let's see if you can make that work. So far, the Queen has not went into that Town Hall poison. With that Hound now coming up to the perfect timing, this is actually perfect for Exorcist right now, because the Hound is stalling the queen and means she's not going to enter the Town Hall poison, so she has no problem whatsoever of taking down the Lava Hound and the pups and everything. The minions are helping really nice. And now we have the king and the siege barracks most likely starting at the left side, or maybe he funneled already a little bit, so I guess maybe just the siege barracks and then maybe later the king to push into the eagle. We're going to see that in just a second. There's the giant for tanking for the siege barracks. There are the hogs, there are the miners, everything is in. The queen is actually tanking the scatter, which is perfect for him right now, because this means the first heal can be delayed just a little bit for the eagle shots, which he did. And the king is now getting placed at the bottom side as well. He delayed the king, or like placed the king a bit further into the base, so the king is actually pushing into that eagle, pushing everything back inside the base. The queen meanwhile had to use her ability, but she's staying alive, and that's the key thing. He's healing now the core. The majority of his troops are at the bottom side, but he's deciding to heal the core because the multi-inferno tower needs to go down. Is that the right decision? That's the big question. There's the next wall break for the queen to actually enter into that multi-inferno tower compartment, and there are so many miners. And the most important thing as well is the Yak is still alive. The Yak can actually make sure that this king is getting quickly into the next compartment. There are a couple of loons on the outside. There's still the P.E.K.K.A. left alive. The Royal Champion is with her ability, and guys, I think we're getting the first 3-star already in for Tribe as well. A really cool Queen Charge Hybrid, something which we're not seeing that often anymore. A lot of people are saying that that's a dead strategy or something, so cool to see it works. Still for the pros, if you can actually make it work, like if you can actually find a good strategy, find a good base for that strategy, that's what I want to say. And now we have the next attack from Darkbird, and he's coming in with a Hydra again. That's what I said already in the beginning. A lot of people are mixing in different spell compositions. This time around, we have bats in the mix. We have the Royal Champion in for the top side. That is some great value. That is really great value right there. Making sure the multi-inferno tower is going down. Air defense already. So a lot of value right in the beginning. And now this queen has a really straight up path into that tunnel compartment. This looks really good for him. Now the question is... is that queen getting the town hall? So far, it seems like he's not. Oh, those loons were planned differently. Those loons were planned to go in onto the arch tower. Can you still take that down? He has to invest a lot of loons now, but he's triggering a couple of traps and looting out already the clan cast, which is not good for him, but he's using that queen ability to keep that queen alive, which is perfect. Town hall should go down. That is good. But the Tesla farm popped up as well, so this Tesla farm is going to be kind of like a nightmare. And the headhunters went over to the king, freezing up the headhunters now. The Yak is actually helping against that, and now the Yak should enter into that eagle. Is the eagle actually going down? That's the big question mark. At the same time, he's starting off with the dragons. There is the invisibility spell, really nicely done. I feel like you can pretty much mix in every army composition one invisibility spell. It is so strong to use. It is really powerful. Let's see if that's going to work. There's the rage, warden ability, not yet. Okay, there's the warden ability, really nicely timed with the Dragonriders and everything, pushing now through the core. The queen is shooting at that slammer. The slammer was not in the warden ability. The sweeper is pushing against that, and there's nothing so far shooting at that queen back. All of the dragons are inside the base and not at that defending queen. Now finally 2 dragons are hopping over and defending that Dragonrider, and those dragons are now splitting up in every single direction. Like, is this actually good or bad for him? That's the question mark. He's taking out the scatter now with those bats. Nicely placed. There's the freeze. And there's no more splash left except... oh, there's the red bomb. There's a red bomb taking down the majority of the bats. But there are a couple of more bats getting spawned. Is this going to be enough? The air defense should go down, especially because the dragon was tanking. And now they should fly across to the archer tower, which is the last remaining defensive building. And guys, I think he did it. Really nice recovery, an incredible entry. The Town Hall King, like the king for the eagle, the king for the eagle with the invisibility spell, really nicely done. And yeah, just a really beautiful attack. It feels like the traps were not meant to defend against this attack. Like, we see so many traps are getting triggered on the back end. So this is obviously way too late. The triple ground skeleton in around the Town Hall. So he for sure expected something different to happen on that base, but instead it was the Hydra Bats. And now we have the next attack coming in. What? We have yet again a Queen Charge Hybrid. What is going on with Tribe? What is going on with Tribe? Like, typically they're not using that many Queen Charge Hybrids. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Really looking forward to see if they can make it work twice. We have another time. We have the double bomb tower next to the Town Hall. So can that work? Okay, we have the queen slowly getting charged and funneled into that Town Hall compartment, but there's going to be a Quadra X-bow set up behind the Town Hall with like 2 ground X-bows and 2 air X-bows, which is not going to be an easy task, but he's going to get both bomb towers, and he should get at least 2 to 3 X-bows, which is always great, making the queen invisible to just make sure that all of those troops are not engaging on that queen, but the healers were not invisible. Why he did that? He wanted to take down the Town Hall first. This would have, this is preventing the queen from taking a lot of damage. Now freezing those headhunters to keep the queen alive. Another rage, really nicely done. And now the question mark is this enough value? Is this enough value? There's the first black mine though. There's the first black mine, which means queen is going to take a lot of damage in just a couple of seconds. There is another black mine, and the hybrid is still going strong so far. Where is the warden ability? That's the question. Where is the warden ability? There we go with the warden ability. The king is still pushing in. The yak is opening up the next wall. The queen is actually... What is that? That's a huge base building mistake. He can actually reach that. He can actually reach that multi-inferno tower from the outside. That is a huge, huge base building mistake. This inferno tower could have been a huge game changer, but instead you can reach that from the outside. Oh no, that is going to be really annoying for that base builder. Really messing things up right there. Now the defending queen. Is this enough? The queen is trying to do everything to make sure those troops are somehow getting taken down. The queen is dealing a ton of damage, is still surviving, now shooting yet again. But see, there's the P.E.K.K.A, there's the royal champion with her ability. The queen ability is still not even used. Guys, I think we're going to witness a back-to-back 3-star from Tribe with queen charge hybrid. That is interesting. That is really interesting. Yeah, that's a surprise to me. Like, that's a surprise to me. I'm not seeing them using often queen charge hybrid, especially now when everything is on the line, deciding to use this strategy. But hey, that's all for all of the haters out there who are saying that queen charge hybrid is dead. I guess not. Like, if you're choosing the base wisely, I guess it's not dead. But hey, next attack is in King Tonio. And there, keep going in with those dragons. Strike back really likes those dragons, it seems like. And what he's doing right now, that is a really smart thing. He's sending in one rocket loon onto the bomb tower. What this does is that with the splash damage, with the death damage actually of that blimp, it should take down the bomb tower, which means it's keeping those super wizards alive and safe. And now they're stepping in just a bit into the town of poison, but see, they should be able to take down the warden and wizard tower, which they just did. They lured out the clan castle as well, and now he has to deal with that hound and inferno dragon, which shouldn't be that big. Wait, he has no poison, so what is he going to do? He's going to send in a couple of dragons. Wait, but those dragons are going to die kind of quickly to the Inferno Dragon. The first dragon is already dead. He did nothing. He did not freeze. He did not anything. The next dragon, he is barely saving that dragon. This is so many hit points already just with the clan castle been taken down of those dragons. One entire dragon is down, and another dragon is like on 10% HP, and a couple of more dragons are already hit by those lava pups. So this could be a huge game changer. He's going to heal those troops up again. The warden is deciding this one dragon is really important. This is why he's following. Now it's flying back into the big group. And we have the queen on the outside funneling everything in, but she seems to go to the wrong side. Maybe she's going to catch up again with the warden, with the king, who is taking down the eagle right now. There's the warden ability, catching most of those dragons, but it seems like there are not too many left alive. But at the same time, as long as those dragons, and he's blocking so many black mines right now, as long as those dragons can take down the core, typically like the royal gem on the back end can easily take down the rest of the base. So let's see if this is going to be enough. We have now the dragons taking down the next wizard tower, but there are a lot of storages which are keeping those dragons away from the defenses. The royal champion though is hopping in between, making sure that everything is going down with the back end of scattershot, of air defense, and royal champion is going to be rough to get through all of this. He's going to make that invisible. He's making the defender royal champion invisible as well. There's the ground skeleton coming up, which is going to be a huge mess. And guys, I think this might be a defense right here for Tribe. The royal champion is taking down the royal champion, and the dragons on the outside can only collect percentages at this point, which means we should have the first defense. The Inferno Tower is going to stay strong, and at least it's going to be a time fill, I think. Or is this? Or is it? There's the black mine onto the dragon. Oh wait, did I call this too early? I mean, the X-bow on the back end is set to ground, so it's not dealing too much damage. The archer tower, no, I think that, like, at least it's going to be a time fail, if not even a power fail. Like, time is going to be an issue anyways. Okay, so a 92, 91, let's see. No, it's just going to be a 90% 2-star attack. And now we have Tribe back. So let's see if they can make it work on this base. Which is actually, that's so funny. King Tonio actually copied the legend base of Yo-Yo. Wow, they're actually using the legend base of Yo-Yo in this pre-qualify. This is ballsy. This is ballsy. Like, Yo-Yo is running this base already for a couple of days, or I think already a week or something. And using this is pretty interesting, because typically people like to copy bases from Yo-Yo. So it's really likely that especially Knowledge knows this base. But hey, let's see if this is going to work. He's taken down the multi-inferno tower. Now he should have access to both air defenses. He has access to the eagle. A lot of things already went down. The core is already empty pretty much. So this attack so far looks awesome. The king actually with the yak together open up the core. So now the queen has access to most of those defenses. And the unicorn is keeping her alive for now. Where is he starting with those dragons? He already took down around about 30% of this base. There is the queen ability to take down the defending super minions, and there are now the dragons starting. He's deciding to just bring dragons, no dragon riders whatsoever, just dragons, and he is going to blimp for that town hall. Is that going to be the right decision? That's the big question mark. So let's see. We have the queen still going strong. We have the dragons now coming in. Where's the blimp? The blimp is typically placed into the town hall. There's the Tesla farm in front of the town hall. Okay, queen ability not able. Can she actually take down another expo? This queen value is just incredible. There's the blimp going for the town hall, raging it up, freezing it up as well, just to make sure. Yeah, okay, queen is now going down. He has decided not to invest any more into that queen, but that queen already did an incredible job. 2 air defenses, eagle, expo, everything. And now the back end with the skeleton spell is trying to take down the defending queen. There is the headhunters in as well, taking down the queen with that. Royal champion in at the bottom side. And guys, I think we're going to see another 3-star. It looks really good right now with the Royal champion ability. And 50 seconds left. And this means, and this is the exact reason I see so many people are copying legend bases for Clan Wars. And this is not how they're, this is not how they're supposed to, how they're supposed to work. Legend bases are designed to defend the common legend strategies, which means you don't have to think about any lightnings. You don't have to think about certain strategies, which means in Clan Wars, someone's actually seeing the opening, seeing the value. So let's see. The next attack, which is Strike Back yet again. And they're going in this time as well with those lightnings, taking down Inferno Tower, X-Bow as well. And now we have, I don't know, we just have the Fun Loon. We have a couple of more Rocket Loons. Those Rocket Loons were such a cool addition to the game. You can snipe down so many things. You can do a really cool Queen Charge Rocket Loon type of strategy. Let's see what he is coming up with. So far, it looks like he's just creating pathing. Like he's just going for pathing, which means he is trying to create a cut basically in between of the town hall and the left side of the base where he's trying to enter with those dragons. And this is typically what he's trying to go for. There are the dragons in. There's the warden. And now we have those dragon riders in there as well. The blimp for the town hall is going to be sent in soon as well. This is, like I said, this is right now the classic, I think the most common attack strategy right now in Clan Wars. This right now, if you want to learn anything, if you want to especially overpower bases like nothing, especially when your enemies are not maxed out, try this strategy. It's so powerful. Try to use Great Funnel with like a Blizzard or Lightnings and then just full send everything through on the flank of the town hall, blimp the town hall, and dragons and dragon riders typically are just strong enough to just finish off the base. He's bringing in a ground clan castle, which means he does not bother at all to lure out the ground defending clan castle. So let's see how that's going to work. We have now the freeze on the back and the air defense is getting frozen up as well. Is this going to be enough? Yet again, he has the Royal Champion left, which he can still deploy. There it goes on the right side. King is trying to tank still. The Yak would be important to survive, but the Yak is actually going down. And the back end Royal Champion might be yet again a huge problem. Is this going to be a 3-star? Or is this going to be another defense which would put Tribe into a great position? Or has Strike Back actually another chance of coming back? There's the Royal Champion ability. Now the freeze for the defending Royal Champion. But there's still too much left, guys. Or is it? Yes, 45 seconds left. The Queen has her ability, though. The Queen has her ability. The Dragon is catching another Black Mine. The outside is getting funneled by the Minion and the Archer. Yes, 35 seconds left. Like, time is ticking. But there's not too much damage left in this base. You can use the Queen ability as he is going through the wall, which he should do, because there's, as I said, not too much damage left, especially with the Unicorn, which is keeping up the Queen. This is 20 seconds. This is 20 seconds. The Queen is taking down the bomb tower, no problem whatsoever. The Queen should take down the storage and everything. There's another rocket doing for the back end for this Tesla. But guys, with 8 seconds left, this is just going to be a time fail. This is just going to be a time fail at the end of the day, which is crazy. That is so crazy. It looked really good for the defense. I mean, it is a defense, like, don't get me wrong. But I thought it might be a power fail. But either way, another defense for Tribe. And they're coming in yet again with some Lalo action. That's something which we have not seen too much so far at the moment. A lot of people are using, as I said, the Hydra, like the Dragons and the Dragonriders. But instead, Nibrox is coming in with the Lightnings. He's using a skeleton spell. So he was predicting to have he was predicting that Not Sure had actually Tesla on defense in the core. But instead, the Tesla are right now from the Town Hall. So what the skeleton spell is doing, it's triggering the Tesla, which means it's like those Tesla are popping up. And by this, you can actually use the Lightnings onto the Tesla. If those Tesla are underground, you can't hit them with the Lightnings, which is quite obvious. So that was the reason why he sent in, he used the skeleton spell right there. If you were wondering why exactly he did that. But yeah, let's see. Queen is taking down the cannon. He's tanking the archer tower on the left side as well. This is looking good. He should take down easily the town hall, no problem whatsoever. And now the king on the outside. Is the king supposed to walk in? The king is supposed to walk in. We saw already the funnel at the top right. So the king is supposed to take down the scatter. Then we have the royal champion probably coming in for the multi-inferno tower. And then we have yet again, like always with those hero giants, we have like all of the heroes next to each other. Which means the queen for the town hall, the royal champion in between. After the king funneled and took down his own compartment. And now the Lalo is starting already. He does not want to run in any time problems whatsoever. The Lalo is starting at the top right. And the Warden is already following. Slammer is in as well. The Royal Champion is getting the multi-inferno tower as planned. The Clan Cast is coming out. He's dropping the poison. But the Super Minions might be a big problem now because he invests already the poison and he has no poison left for this defending Super Minion. Headhunters are coming in. Where are those headhunters? The headhunters are coming in triple headhunter to take down the defending queen. There is the freeze on the back, and the super minions in the core are taking still every single pup and minion out. But those loons meanwhile are sneaking by and making sure they're taking down the defenses. But at the same time, something needs to take down those super minions. Now the owl is under attack. It's trying to defend itself, but the dragon is coming over to help. The last defense with the wizard tower meanwhile is going down, and the super minions are going down as well. And guys, this is going to be yet again another 3-star. Tribe is looking impressive right now. And well, now it's one more time strike back, one more time Tribe, and let's see if there's going to be any match changing moments. But so far for sure Tribe having the advantage. Now we have yet again Strike Back coming in with, wow, they really like that strategy. That is so crazy. I would have loved to see how many, I don't know if this is going to be in the stats again, but I would love to see how many Hydra attacks we saw over the pre-qualifier, because I feel like this was every second attack pretty much was a Hydra attack, it feels like, because it is such a powerful strategy, but at the same time it's a really easy strategy. So a lot of people really like to run it. So I don't know. But for sure, Strike Back really likes the strategy, and they're really good with that. Like, really, really good. And this is, yet again, one of those combinations, what I told you. Sending in the Hydra next to the Town Hall, like at the flank of the Town Hall, blimping the Town Hall, and then pushing just everything through. And this so far is looking crazy. This looks already crushed, but he's missing that defending queen with that freeze. So is this going to be a problem? That's the question. The king on the outside with the royal champion as well. But guys, this base is just gone in a couple of seconds. The core has been taken down easily. Is this going to be enough for the offense? The king and the defending queen might be a game change over here, but the king is still tank. No, the king is already down. It was the yak, which I thought would be king. The royal champion now is trying to take down the defending queen. What she did. Is the scatter going down? That's the big question. The scatter seems to stay up, which is huge for Kronos on defense. And now the queen is slowly taking her path around that compartment. The top side with the dragon. Slowly taking down the queen. If she's stepping inside, that would be huge. The compartment is open at the top side. She has to use her ability soon. Has to use it now. The unicorn is now tanking. The queen is actually going inside. If she takes down the scatter, it looks good. The scatter is a one-shot. Now the Archer Tower is going down as well. And guys, I think we're witnessing another 3-star for Strike Back. They're getting in the Bomb Tower. They're getting in the Builder Hut. And with this and all of this taken down with 50 seconds left, and there's only 2-star Origin and Air Defense, this means it's going to be yet again another 3-star forward Strike Back. Such a strong showing right here. Getting another 3-star, 13 stars for them. And now it's up to Tribe, getting in the second, like a 2-star overall, which would secure them the victory in this matchup. We have Eve Maxi coming in, and he is going in with the Queen George Dragonrider attack. So let's see. No jumps. He is bringing a couple of war breaks. So let's see. I'm really interested in to kind of like learn maybe something new, because I'm using this strategy as well. So let's see if there's anything new what he's using. But so far it looks like a classic Town Hall charge, which is pretty common. He's going to use the invisibility spell. No, he's not. Wait, that's too late. Oh no, this is not good. He's using the invisibility spell too late. Now the poison in there, which is a bit late as well, but it should be alright. But this means a lot of spells for that queen, a lot of rages for this queen. Oh no, okay, this means it's going to be a rough time for that queen. Now the freeze onto the Town Hall and onto the Expo, because there's a lot of damage with all of those pups. And, well, where is that? Those Dragonriders, where are they coming in? The king is now getting sent in for the eagle. And I guess the Dragonriders are going to be sent in from the right side, because that's the sweeper which he can take down. And this is right now pretty much normal hybrid. Like, this is not pretty much the Queen Charge hybrid attack, which you love and know. There's the double black mine at the Town Hall. The sweeper is pushing the Dragon Riders back. There's the first black mine hitting a Dragon Rider, not a loon. There's the slammer coming in. The king actually, the king is not taking down the eagle, is it? The defending king was a huge problem. The sweeper finally is going down. There's the warden ability, but that's still looking good, even with the king struggling at the eagle. And the Dragon Riders finally arrived at the back, and there's not too much left standing. The defending queen. But this means he has most likely dragon or something inside that slammer. Otherwise, how did he plan to take down the defending? No, there's another Dragon Rider in there. That's a huge surprise to me. Like, why would you send in another Dragon Rider with the back and queen? That is kind of strange. And this means the queen is going to be the MVP of the defense and is going to deny the perfect war for Tribe. But at the same time, Maxi is securing the second star, which is giving Tribe the victory and giving them the edge to get into the next round. Really, really good match by both teams. GG's to Strike Back, GG's to Tribe. Such an awesome match to watch, to cast. And yeah, it was like Tribe going with hybrid a lot in the beginning. Lalo in there as well, and some different strategies. And Strike Back really perfected this Hydra strategy and had such a good success on them. So yeah, 80% 2-star. And this means we can see the stats right now, 14-13. GG's to both teams. What a match.